Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie Thiessen and I'm your GelMoment independent distributor. Today I'm going to show you how to mix colors together. So today I'm going to use Amalia and Lovey Dovey and I'm going to mix these two together to make a really nice mint green. Now GelMoment has almost 100 colors in our collection, but we might be missing some colors that you're looking for to do your next mani, and so mixing colors is a really easy alternative to be able to get the color that you're looking for. So I'm going to mix the mint green that I had on my nails for my the GelMoment Cruise mani that I had. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to take Lovey Dovey and I'm going to put a little bit down here on my silicone mat. So the silicone mat's really great for mixing because you can just really easily wipe it off with an alcohol swab. You can also mix in like a Tupperware container or something that isn't going to be able to show have the sun shining through. If the sun gets to the polish, it will harden up and it won't be good anymore. So if you're going to be mixing, say a full batch for a full set, you want to put it in something that is not going to be see-through. I have heard of people using styrofoam egg cartons. Those work really well to be able to mix up your colors in there. So I've got Lovey Dovey and I've got Amalia, and I've got those two there on my silicone mat. Now I'm going to take the GelMoment, one of our dotting tools, and I'm going to mix them up. I like using the dotting tool because sometimes brushes can introduce air bubbles into the polish, and this way you can grab a little bit of the polish at a time. So I'm just going to mix this in there. So I've got enough here for doing one nail stick. And so I'm going to start by just mixing into this Lovey Dovey here to get the color that I'm looking for. So if it's not quite dark enough for the color that I'm wanting, so I'm going to grab a bit more of the Amalia and mix it in there. I'm just doing small circles to mix it in, making sure that you grab around the edges, because that's where that base color that you've mixed into will be hiding unmixed. So just mix that in there. And I think I'm going to grab just a little bit more of Amalia here to get the color that I'm looking for. That's a pretty nice color there. So once you have the color that you are looking for, you can go ahead and prepare your nail for the polish. I'm just using a nail stick, so I'm just going to paint over top of the nail stick here. I painted it white so that you can see a bit better the polish as I apply it. I'm just going to wipe off the dotting tool onto the brush here. Get all of that polish there. So I'm using a brush from an old bottle of polish that I had. I just clean it off with alcohol, and I like using these ones because they apply really nicely. If you don't have an empty bottle yet, you can use any brush from your creativity set. That'll work really good as well, but I like how these ones apply from the bottles of polish that GelMoment has. So I'm just putting a bit of polish on there, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it right over top of the nail. And you can see how it's such a nice color. Nice green, nice light pastel green, and I'm just going to grab a bit more. Such a nice color. This is a little bit lighter than what I had on the Cruise, but it's still a really, really nice color. And once you get it on there, I like to just let it sit for a few seconds so that any air bubbles that were in there from mixing up that polish can kind of come to the surface and settle a little bit. You can see it's such a nice color. It also allows the polish just to settle, and it's self-leveling polish, so it's really nice. Just let it to even itself out. And then you can go ahead and cure your polish. If you are using the silicone mat, I just put my hand up to protect the polish from the light to make sure that it doesn't cure on the mat. If you are using a Tupperware container or something, you just want to move it away from the light so that you don't have any of your polish that you've mixed together curing on you. When you're done with the brush that you were using to apply the polish, really easy, just clean it off with an alcohol swab or some rubbing alcohol. They're really easy to clean up, they're easy to store, really nice to be able to have handy in case you are mixing your own colors or doing some cool nail art. They're really nice brushes, and the polish goes on really nice and smooth. Almost done. There we go. So you can see nice color. What I find when you mix the colors is it actually will cure a different color at first, kind of like it's exposed to the heat a little bit from the light, and it cures almost a little bit of a different color than what you've mixed. So you can see here how it's a little bit different. This will go back to this color. It just takes a little bit of time. So I'm running out for my second coat here of this color that I've mixed, but that's okay. If I need to mix more, I always can, which is nice. But if you are planning on doing a full set of nails with a color that you've mixed, always try and make just a little bit more. That way you know that you're going to have enough. You don't want to mix a color and then try and mix the same color and then it's not quite the same color. So just make sure that you mix enough to have a full set. So there we go. Got the color that I want, and we'll go ahead and cure that. And see, I'll show you how easy the polish cleans up here. Just take my brush and wipe it off. Nice and clean. And you can store it for the next time you are mixing colors. And then the polish just wipes right off of the silicone mat. Really nice and clean, nice easy cleanup, and you're good to go. Also remember to clean off your dotting tool too. Everything just wipes off nicely with the alcohol swab. This is almost done. There we go. And you can see a nice mint green color from mixing Amalia and Lovey Dovey. So that's the color that you get when you mix those two. You can make it darker or lighter, whatever your preference is. And you can mix all sorts of different colors to create anything that you're looking for. If you're looking for a lighter brown or you're looking for a darker blue, it's really fun to be able to mix and see what colors you come up with. So I hope you guys learned how to mix colors today, and if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.